and happy Vlogmas day 13. I'm just getting ready to go to the hospital and oh, excuse me. Oh dear, don't know where that came from. Shouldn't be going to the hospital if I'm sneezing like that, should I? But instead of just, I thought, oh, why not get myself a jab in the arm at the same time? So I am going for a COVID jab as well. So I can only have the one. I had a note through from the GPs this morning, get your flu jab or tell us you've had it done, and I keep getting them. But there's a lovely chemist in Wickham on Oakfield Road, and they are so good with my tablets because I'm always forgetting to go and pick them up, and I get them made up into dosset boxes like an old woman, honestly. But the dosset boxes are good because it reminds me what day it is when I take my tablets. Now, if I forget to take my tablets, the stomach acid kicks off because I don't eat anything before 12 o'clock. So the stomach acid goes a bit mad and I think, oh, and that's a sort of a pointer that I've forgotten my tablet. I don't notice any other tablet I take. I haven't taken them, just the antacid ones. And then, yeah, my stomach acid will kick off and it normally remind me I haven't taken them. But no, this chemist's really good because if I forget to go and pick them up, or say I've lost a tray with some, they'll give me a couple of tablets of each to keep me going until, you know, or they'll put me some extra ones in if I was like going to be away on a long weekend and it wasn't going to be the time to pick me, excuse me a minute. It wasn't going to be the time to pick me tablets up. This is a bit of, I'm not bleeding, it's lipstick. Just a bit of tissue I found lying because my nose is now running after I've had that sneeze. So yes, I thought I'd make myself look a bit healthier. Put a bit of blusher on. Oh, I think I've overdone that, but never mind. And we'll have a bit of 501 today, I think. It's a nice neutral colour. So this is why I've got a t-shirt on, and I do realise black's not my best colour, but it's the first one I found. It's got a bit of sparkle on for Christmas, because it's the last time I'll see the girls in the chemo unit before Christmas, so I'm taking a tin of chockies in. I should really be taking a cake or something. I should have made the effort and made them a cake as well. Mascara, quick. Mascara and lippy, am I done? And I'll remember to take my book as well. So basically, yeah, I'm going to do this, have me COVID jab, which I think is my 6th one. I don't really get any side effects from, which I'll get some side effects from this one. I've never really had any side effects from the COVID jabs, apart from the last couple of times I've had a bit of a sore arm. There was people at work had like really bad reactions to them. And you know, obviously there's all the stuff in the press about people who had heart attacks and things. It's a bit, that's really, really sad, but I am so lucky that I've had no reaction to them. And I've got to have it today because I've had my blood test for the chemo, and then I have my COVID and my flu jabs, and I can only have it in this arm because I had like lymph nodes taken from that side recently, so you can only go with the other side. It's very complicated. So I couldn't go and have one in one arm and one in the other arm, like my husband did when he had his. I've got to have just one arm. So anyway, enough of that boring rubbish. That's what I'm going to do. I'll take you along, but I mightn't film in the chemo unit because, yeah, who wants to see that basically? And I'll see you later. Okay then. Hello people, hi. Yeah, so I'm not feeling brilliant, it has to be said. Stupidly, I went and got my COVID jab before my chemo, and it's about the 6th or 7th, I think, jab I've had. Because I'm on chemo, I get sent a thing saying, you know, your immune system's a bit useless. You better get this jab. And it's been in the news. I think it was the local or the national news. I can't remember which. But they were saying that the hospitals were overflowing with flu patients. That flu's like being a real thing now. So hopefully it wasn't the local news, because I mean, I don't want to wish it on, that sounded bad. I don't want to wish it on the whole country. But if it was the local news, I'm really going to have to be careful where I go, which I'm not really going to do, am I? I'm not really going to do. I wasn't careful during COVID, so, well, I was careful during COVID, but, you know, I didn't break any rules, like the government and stuff like that, but I wasn't fastidious. Anyway, enough of that rubbish. So yeah, so when I got to the chemo unit, there was a different nurse there that wasn't there the last time when I was asking advice on when to have it. And I think I've just remembered it wrong. And I think that the last nurse that told me when to have the injection had said, before, like after you've had your bloods done for chemo and before you have your chemo. So the day before would be best. And I think she did say something like, at a push, you could have it on the day, but it's better to have it the day before. Well, I forgot that, obviously. And when I got there, I could hear this nurse in the background going, I give up telling people, I give up. And I was like, what's the matter? Have I had it on the wrong day? She went, yeah. She said, you could be really ill. And she said, it's going to make you worse than what you would be. So I don't know if this is like psychosomatic, because she sort of said, yeah, you're going to be ill, but I am aching. And I normally get the achy arm. And to be honest, that started 5 minutes after I had the jab this time. It was a lot quicker. But I normally get that, so that's fair enough. But now my elbows are aching on both sides. My hands are aching here. What that's got to do. I'm sure achy hands wasn't a COVID-y thing. It's definitely not a chemo thing. Yeah, and I feel really rough, actually. So I'm not my usual sparkly self. I'm really, really sorry. Doing my best to keep my eyes open. I did have a little snooze while I was having my chemo. I took a couple of pictures, but when I went in, the waiting room was chock-a-block. I have never seen the waiting room so busy. Never in all the years of I've been going. I have never seen it, and I thought, there's just no way I am asking the girls, can I film? So what I did was, I'll put a picture in here. This is what you see when you're going into the chemo unit, and it's a picture of the tree in Sycamore Gap in Hadrian's Wall in Northumberland. And I'm quite sure people down south may have heard of it, may not have heard of it. I hadn't heard of it. I just kept seeing this lovely mural on the wall that was just so nice, because with the yellow walls and you're walking down and you see this lovely tree picture. And it was only when it was on the news, because it got cut down by two fellas who were up for trial. I don't know if they've had their trial yet, but they're accused with doing it, and they're accused with damage up to £600,000, I think. And it's a National Trust heritage site thing in Hadrian's Wall. People have been proposed to there. They've, it holds a very special place in people's hearts. I just thought this was a bonny picture of a tree at the end of the corridor, and I really liked it. And it just lifted your spirits as you walk. It still does when you walk down towards it. Now it lifts your spirits, but you think, oh, it's not there anymore. So if you're more interested in hearing more about that, because it has absolutely caused like split camps of people, you know, there's people like, a flipping tree, are you kidding me? These people are going to get charged a prison sentence for a tree. And then other ones are going, they should get strung up. They should really be hung, drawn and quartered in public and flogged and everything else. You've got the two camps, the two sides, and I'm not really sure where I fall on that. I think it's a real shame that they've done it, and so annoying. But it basically, they've ruined the National Heritage Site that obviously a lot of people went to and therefore paid money to, you know, go to the places around it and stay in places near it, to get to it, to walk to it, to go on Hadrian's Wall to see it. So they've lost a lot of money for English Heritage, National Heritage, whatever it's called, I can't remember. But if you want to see more about it and hear more about the ins and outs of the trial, because that's been a real dog's breakfast as well, if you go, I've written it down, I've subscribed to this fella because he's really good. It's a channel called Tyneside Life, and he's called Eddie, the guy who does it. And he has done some fab vlogs on this. He's followed the trial. It got delayed. One of the guys ended up being in a critical but stable condition after an incident at his house. The one of the guys that was charged with the criminal damage and everything. But this guy is so good at reporting stuff. He does vlogs where he walks around the shadier parts of Newcastle, Gates, the northeast in fact, and he really tells it like it is. And so often I'm sitting watching him going, yeah, you're right, it's really atrocious, this area has been forgotten, or this area's had a monumental amount of money spent on it and it doesn't need it, this area needs the money spending. He's just really, really good. And especially if you're from the northeast, because I learn loads when I watch it. He's a really good sort of history expert and everything. Really goes into his vlogs and does it properly. Not like yours truly, who writes things down and then cannot remember where she's written them. Anyway, we'll do the calendar. Where are we? Friday the 13th. You see, that should have told me. I shouldn't have had me jab, should have run Friday the 13th. There we go, there it is. Oh, I've just kneecapped Santa. Oh, it's a snow globe. Now you see, I can't even see it. I think it's a house. There we are, a snow globe. Oh, hide that finger, the nail's awful. Yeah, miserable picture. Well, Caltime Advent calendars. I might be getting another one of yours. Or I'll do what my mum did, I'll reuse this one, I'll clag a bit of glitter on for next year. Yeah. Oh, hello doggies, it's that time, is it? Every night, around about this time, what time is it? Is it not? Yeah, it's 10:15, it's around about 10 o'clock time. They have their tea about 5:30 and then go out for a walk, which obviously Lewis did because I was at chemo. And then about 10 o'clock at night, they'll come and see me. Yeah, they're still here. Oh no, Millie's gone. Yeah, Millie just comes in to show herself and say, hey, feed me, I need me nighttime snack. So they normally get like a biscuit bony old thing on an evening, just as like a supper, if you like. Probably shouldn't, but you know, it's hard to resist those eyes, isn't it? They do get it. They get a lot of exercise and yeah, but it's Alfie's left now. He's obviously given up and thought, the stupid humans talking to other humans on that thing in the corner again. We're not getting any sense out of her, so I'm going back to the bed. They take us after their evening walk. They take themselves off. Well, Millie takes herself off to our bedroom, gets in the middle of our bed, makes a nest. And then she's there till 10 o'clock when she comes and reminds me that she needs a supper. She needs to go toilet in the back garden. She needs a supper, and then she goes straight back up to bed again. And that's her routine every single night. She doesn't come and have cuddles downstairs, but as soon as you get into bed, oh, she wants to be there. She wants to be cuddled and stroked. I keep saying to her, just come downstairs when we're sitting watching telly. You could sit on my knee all night. It would be fab. And, you know, does she? Does she not? She doesn't listen. Anyhow, So they've come in and done that. I've done the calendar. I've told you about Eddie Tyneside Live. I was going to do so much cutting out tonight. I had my material good to go. I did some more cutting out for makeup bags last night because I thought this is the final night where I am going to have the energy. Boy, was I not wrong. I'm pooped. I really am pooped. Anyway, so I'm going to cut 2 things out. I'm not sure how much of this I have got. I bought this ages ago. I think it was one of the first fabrics I got from either Pound Fabrics or Rainbow Fabrics I ordered from back then. This is the softest jersey. And I do fancy making another Freya top. By the way, people, I'm wearing this Freya top on an evening. I've literally had it on an hour or something since I came in from chemo. But I really fancy making another one of these. Pardon me. So I'm explaining basically why I've had this top on like every night for 4 nights or 5 nights. It's only been worn about 4 or 5 hours. I'm not like a complete slob and haven't washed it or anything. But it's probably due a wash now, to be fair. So I fancy another one of those, and I wish you could feel how soft this is. It's really, really floaty, really lovely. And I think probably when I bought it, because I bought it that long ago, I mean, it's got a little bit of stretch that way, loads of stretch that way, good recovery. Oh, it's just, I could make 100 tops with that. I don't know how much I've got. So I do fancy another Freya in that. And then I bought this fabric, which is another stretch, like a jersey fabric from Hobbycraft. So this was quite expensive considering it's just a jersey, but at the time I really liked it, and I fancied making the kilo wrap dress out of it. But I honestly don't think I would wear a dress, certainly not the kilo dress now with the shape of my tummy and bum. But I don't think I would wear a dress in this fabric now. I'd feel a bit too meh. So I might make a drill sweatshirt out of this. It's not quite sweatshirty material. It's definitely more a t-shirt sort of fabric. We'll see. But I fancy another Freya, like I've just made, like the big baggy one. And I would wear that with a pair of jeans. I would wear a top like that. I'm just not sure I would wear a dress. They will have to take a back seat for the next few days. If I do anything, I have got to do makeup bags, but I do have my son and his girlfriend staying for the weekend. They're coming tomorrow and probably going home Sunday, coming for the match and going home Sunday. So there's not a lot going to happen, folks. I can tell you that now. If I can, I will take some pictures in, but if you will excuse me, I might take a 2-day hiatus from vlogging and doing Vlogmas, if that's okay. I'm really sorry. I just know I'm going to have very little to show you, very little sewing, if anything at all, and probably just me and the lovely Beth going for coffee somewhere. I might actually film that because we'll be going to Baby Hollow, and I know Alison's so like Dotty. I bought her a little gonk. Well, I got Vicky one as well, and Alison's doing a name the gonk, and she's decided it's a girl because it's in pink. And then somebody had said, but it's got a beard, and Alison said, well, I sometimes have a beard, which I thought was really funny. So she's doing a name the gonk competition, but she has a name in mind, so I'm dying to know what she's going to call the gonk. If you're watching, Alison, I think you should call it Dotty. There you are, call it Dotty. Yeah, so there's nothing really going to happen. There's nothing of any interest. All it would be the advent calendar. Yeah, and like I say, me and Beth having coffee. And I could get them to do a bit at the match, I suppose. I might get Stevie to do a little bit at the match and send me that, and I could put that in. If they have the flags out and stuff, it's absolutely fantastic. Anybody who's a football fan will know It's really, really good. It creates a really good atmosphere, but I don't think it's a special game, so I don't think they will. I think they only do that on special occasions. Thank you for all your lovely comments on Cheesecake Day. I am going to put I think I can alter the details of my vlog yesterday. So I'm going to put the recipe, somebody had asked for the recipe, in the details of day 12, if I can get it all in. Otherwise, I will try and put the link in. Otherwise, if you look Galaxy Cheesecake, Jane's Patisserie on YouTube or just the internet, that recipe will come up. You have to scroll down and down and down because all the adverts and everything come in. But that's the recipe that I use. It's Jane's Patisserie. I will leave it there, folks. Yeah, thank you for all the lovely comments. Keep the lovely comments coming, and I'll reply to as many as I can. And I'm sorry about the next 2 days. I will try. I'll just do, you know, hello, you know, hello, goodbye, if I can, if I get time. And yeah, there'll be like snippet videos. I can't believe I've talked for nearly 20 minutes. What an utter gas bag. I'll leave it there. Okay. And take care, everybody. Hope you're getting sewing done. Hope you're enjoying yourself, and enjoy your weekend wherever you may be and whatever you may be up to. All right. Take care, my lovelies. Bye.